About this, joining me on the program. A matter of concern, PKD, is that sometimes, rather most times, these promises, these tall utopian promises that are made by political parties are nothing but promises. There's no delivery on ground. It's just the lure of obtaining these materialistic items that perhaps fools the uninitiated voter, and you fall in that trap. In fact, even Kamal Hassan's party has announced, giving money to homemakers. Government jobs are being promised, PKD. 50%, cut in women fares traveling, within the city on local transportation is also on the cards. The big question is, why wasn't this done before, PKD? Why wasn't this done when the governments were in power? This only goes on to show that they had the money at that time, but they did not have the inclination. They did not have the intention. So, in fact, they should be reprimanded for having the money earlier and not the inclination.
Mihir, I think the initial comment was all about that buying votes. I think precisely what is happening is that all these political parties, irrespective of whether it is a ruling one or an opposition, they're all trying to bribe and buy the vote.
That's right.
I think it is bribe and buying the vote. I think it's high time for whether it is a court or the election commission needs to step in. And I completely agree to you that why this last 5 years the ruling party has not offered all these stuff. Why they had to wait at the last minute for them to offer. So, but the larger question is something else. The larger question is that the elections are now becoming more of like a sale and an offer, what happens in the retail segment. Whenever there is an election season comes up, all the political parties are coming up with an offers. And the most important part in this is, where is this money coming from?
Correct.
Where is this economics of how this economics is going to work for a particular state? So the money which will be taxed from you will be given back to you in another way. So they are not creating any wealth. The economics is very simple. They will be charging additional VAT, additional excise duty, additional some or the other kind of a tax, and that money will be distributed back to you. Whether it is in the form of and this is also a form of a cycle or a laptop or a washing machine, or for that matter anything and everything. The most important thing is, this is like a virus. This is worse than a corona virus beneath. It is so infectious. It has traveled. It started from Tamil Nadu. Now it is traveling to Kerala. In Kerala, there is a kit. There was, from the last 60 years, Kerala is considered to be a state where they have always focused literacy, all of those stuff. But today, even a left government is practicing a kit system. You are getting a free kit, which consists of 17, even sabun tel bhi aapko mil raha. So, and the same is happened in the UP. Akhilesh government, if you recall, he was offering a laptop to all the girl kids in the school. So someone else is giving cycle. Cycle is also his, I think, Chunav Chinna hai. So I think there is I think the high time for the Indian electorate to come up with these freebies from you. We are looking at the true governance, a corruption-free government, a good economics, which is progressive, which will give us jobs, which will give us prosperity, which will not make my government or a state as a debt-driven, as Gitaji or Syed was just talking about that 5.7 lakh crore. Where is this money all going? Is it in the freebies?
Right.
We are not looking for a 2 rupee meal. We are not looking, the Indian electorate or Indian common citizen is not looking for a 2 rupee or a 5 rupee meal. We are looking at jobs. Don't give free food.
Right, Geetaji, we've almost run out of time. PKD Nambiar, 30 seconds for you, and then we're going to close the show. PKD Nambiar.
I will tell you, there are two things. One is the election promises of a white goods, which could be anything of a laptop or a washing machine. I am absolutely against that. The taxpayers' money cannot be used for those kind of freebies. But in the meantime, I also object to the explanation of what Geetaji said. There is a famous say that one of our old prime ministers said that when 1 rupee is sent from the Delhi, only 10 paisa reach to a common man. I think the direct transfer of the money is one of the greatest innovations any government
Correct.
And I think I congratulate Modi government for sending the money directly to each and everybody's account. That is one of the biggest things.
I like to rebut.
Hitachi, with respect, can I complete my statement?
Let him complete. Let him complete.
The direct transfer of money to each and every person's account is one of the biggest innovation, one of the biggest transformation in India after the independence had happened. I know that I also roam around in this kind of a community. One thing I can tell you, today the money is directly getting credited to a farmer or a common man. It was not the case. There is no Inspector Raj. There is nobody in between. I would say that is the greatest thing which has happened. I believe that we need such kind of an innovation, not
Okay.
we should.
All right, we've run out of time. PKD Nambiar, we have run out of time. PKD Nambiar, we have run out of time. Geetaji, we have run out of time. Geetaji, unfortunately. No, all right. Okay.
In Tamil Nadu, there was a big scam about that money, 6,000 crores.
Okay, ma'am, we have run out of time. Ma'am, we have run out of time. We have to end the show right there and then. Everyone, thank you so much for being a part of this show.